What is going on, people? It is your boy B Monstrosity back again, and I've actually decided to do something a little bit different in this video. So you guys will dictate whether or not I do another one of these videos. Be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what the fuck you think. Alright, so this is the first video in my new line of family-friendly type of videos for you cocksuckers. And I just wanted to basically be on a serious subject for a little bit. Okay? So today's subject is what it means to be a leader. And how I came up with this is because it was the first thing that I thought of. No, shit, I wasn't supposed to say that. Because I see a lot of people that think they're leaders, but they don't actually have the qualifications. Okay? Now let's go over some of the things that I believe that you have to have in order to be a real leader. Or a good leader. Okay? Now first of all, it should be very self-explanatory. You actually have to want to be a leader. Okay? Very simple. Everybody should know this. Number 2. Now this goes hand in hand with the golden rule, okay? And everybody knows the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Basically, don't ask anybody to do anything that you wouldn't do yourself. Alright? Don't tell a dude to go hop into a sewer whenever you wouldn't be caught dead down there. Alright? True leader never asks anybody to do anything that they wouldn't do themselves. Alright? Moving along. Number 3. A good leader, a true leader, has to be a good communicator. Okay, now this doesn't necessarily mean that you can, write a speech for Harvard University or whatever the fuck that is, or be an outstanding poet. This doesn't mean that you have to be grammatically correct all the time. You like that, grammatically? Anyways, what this means is that you have to understand people. You have to understand what they're saying to you. Okay? A lot of people, first of all, will say things that they don't mean. A lot of people won't say anything. They're shy. So basically, you have to pick these people apart, and you have to understand where they're coming from. You have to understand what they're truly saying. I'll give you an example. A person could say, "Fuck you," and it'd be offensive. Or a person could tell their friend, "Go fuck yourself," in a joking manner. Okay, now you have to understand the difference between these two. It sounds real simple, but it gets a hell of a lot more complicated. Alright? Another thing, people. Being a real leader, being a good leader, it doesn't come overnight. Okay? You have to work hard at these things. And that brings me to my next point. Number 4. A real leader, a good leader, is not necessarily the best at everything. Okay, now I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, we have a Call of Duty team here, okay? You got a sniper, you got a submachine gunner, you got an assault rifle dude, you got a light machine gun dude, just for an example. Okay, now, just because you're a leader of the team doesn't necessarily mean that you're the best sniper on the team. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're the best point capturer, in domination, for example, or you're the best running gunner. What a real leader does best is put people in the right positions. Sets them up for success, basically. Okay? And that's what a leader is best at. For example, okay, if we had the sniper, you might be like, "Well, sniper, go up in the 3-story. You, light machine gunner, go watch his ass. Light machine gunner's gonna be slow. He doesn't need to be running around with the submachine gunner, and he's a support player, so put him with the sniper. Have him watch his ass. They'll both be on kind of the same playing field." Shit like that. Put the people in the right position. You don't want a sniper to be running up, over the middle of the map and trying to run and gun. It just won't work out. Okay, so a true leader puts people in the right position. Now, this is, it doesn't matter. This goes over lines. You could be in school, and this is applicable. You could be in an entrepreneurial position, like you're starting up your own company. You have to understand people's faults, and you have to understand people's strengths. Okay, now this is another thing that doesn't come overnight. You have to develop an eye for this, but over time you will understand that, hey, this guy is good at this, but he has also got weaknesses in this area. Now there's another person that has a weakness in the area that another person has a strength. Now those two would probably be pretty good to be matched with one another. Okay? Now it's just an example. Let's move along before we get too way out of fucking whack here. Number 5. Now, in order to be a good leader, you also have to know how to follow. Now this is a very important one. A lot of leaders, they couldn't follow worth a shit. Okay? Now this doesn't mean that you do follow, because typically the leaders will take a first step in a direction. Like, for example, a leader is going to start a company, and then they're going to bring in the other people to put in the positions. But a leader has to understand what it means to be a follower, because you can't ask people to follow you when you don't know how to follow yourself. Okay? Alright. Let's move along. Number 6, and the most important, and I know I fucking forgot something along the way, so just be sure to leave a comment down below, and I will fill in any kind of gap or any kind of question or any kind of comment that you may have. And I always answer all my comments, by the way, so be sure to leave one down below, because I love reading them. The 6th and number 1 important quality that you have to have in order to be a leader. Now this is something that I came up with a while back, but I believe a good leader takes all the responsibility but takes none of the credit. Always give your credit to your team members. Okay? If you're a good leader, don't be walking around with the fucking chip on your shoulder saying, oh, I'm the greatest leader. If it wasn't for my leading skills, then we wouldn't have won this game, for example. Okay? Give all the credit to your team where it really rightfully deserves it. Okay? And take all the responsibility. Say, for example, you're in a Call of Duty game and you lose. Well, that was my fault. I shouldn't have told the sniper to go up there. Most of the time, the team will be like, nah, man, it's all good. But you need to take responsibility. Alright? That's the type of shit that, one day people will put you up on their shoulders and be like, yeah, you are a great leader. But don't ask for that. Anyways. There's another thing I just thought about, but I fucking forgot it now. Takes responsibility and then credit, and I was just on something, but I fucking forgot it. Anyways, so let me know what y'all think about this. And it's more of a serious type of commentary, and I hope I didn't bore the shit out of you. But, I just want people to understand what it means to be a good leader, because a lot of people overlook this shit. A lot of people, they'll be hypocrites. They will ask people to do shit that they don't personally want to do, so they kind of put it off on people. And I know what I was thinking of. Now, a lot of leaders think that they have to rule with an iron fist. Okay? Like they have to be an asshole in order to be a good leader. And in my personal experience, that seems to be the exact opposite of the truth. Okay? The really good leaders that I've had in my life, they've always been really kind and understanding. Okay? Basically, you want to do your best for this leader. Okay? Not because you have to, but because this dude is such a good leader that I want to give my 150,000% to this dude and basically push forward and be successful for this dude and for yourself. Okay? So think about it. In some scenarios an iron fist works, but in 99% that I have found, be nice to people. Shit. Make them want to do their best for you and for the team, or more importantly for the team. Alright? Hope this helped. Comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. See ya.